Hey there, Angel of Galaxite, back with more channeled messages. I do hope you're doing well. Thank you again, as always, for all your likes, subscribing is free, guys, and that would be a way to really get my channel seen, basically. It's all about these algorithms, and I'm in this massive sea of YouTube videos, so it's hard really when you're starting up. So yeah, if you can help me with that, thank you for everyone who already has. I am so blessed. Blessings sent back to you tenfold. Right. So remember, Spirit works through us in mystical and mysterious ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know. Could be their love lost one or a situation around you or them. You just may be that heavenly post person delivering communication where it needs to go. Now, if I say male or female, remember we have both aspects of the divine feminine and masculine, so please take it as it resonates. We also have a rule of piggybacking to where, particular souls, loved ones, if you like, come in and just, a little line in the actual message, or a name or a date, or you just feel it in your gut, okay? Then that'll be your loved one coming in just to go, hi, I am here, but I'm not going to take center stage. Right, let's go. I only have half an hour, so. Okay, so the first thing that's coming in is Tampa Bay. This is what I'm hearing, Tampa Bay. I'm told that this person would be known for looking directly at other people. Kind of staring, I guess. Yeah, he's telling me that people would actually find his stare quite uncomfortable. And he didn't really smile much. And I could see like a scowl, so when he was concentrating, I'm being told, okay, or listening to something. He didn't mean to do it, but it was just the way he was. So I'm being told he had thick, wavy hair, and it would have thinned out as he aged. Oh, bless him. He managed to reach a ripe old age and was physically active most of his life. So nothing to moan about, he says. For some reason I'm feeling my lower spine, so may be relevant either to you or them. But on the whole, he's telling me he was blessed as he lived a long and healthy life. He would have had a masculine job. That's his words, not mine. Which he enjoyed very much again. Again, why did you say that? I don't know, I just heard again, but I'm not getting anything. I don't know what that's about, but anyway. Okay, so a reference to someone who played tennis or squash. And I see a tennis bat and a ball, so I've got January very strong with this message. It's just a short one. Virgo and Capricorn, again, remember we have Sun, Ascendant and Moon signs, so this should become some kind of characteristic all the time that Virgo and Capricorn signs, so that time there may be something relevant there, an anniversary passing, a birthday, or anyway, take it as it resonates. The initials I've got with this is D and S, J and P, M and K, okay, P and D. I've got May, could be a month or a name. I have the name Rita. Numbers 17, 88 and 11 may be relevant too. So remember, these could even be door numbers, ages, dates. Maybe a passing date for someone, 88, you never know, All right, thank you. Okay. Oh, lovely. So my next message, I'm seeing daffodils. A love of flowers. And I'm hearing a birthday around the spring months would have been relevant. This is a lovely lady. She's giggling behind me. I think she's saying that she was in a relationship but was the sort of person who found being smothered too much to handle. Okay. Don't know why she's giggling, but there might be somebody with her. She would have been a modest person, a little shy, but her appearance and demeanour made her look more confident than she actually was. Okay. She was good-hearted and generous to a fault. She would have been fussy about her clothes, often preferring formal clothes. So I'm being told that she had different roles, but would have always preferred something creative if she had the choice. Feeling she may have missed out on a father-daughter relationship, as her father was away a lot with work, so that could be a clue to this person. And she would have loved to travel more. She's doing that now on the other side, she's telling me. Now, this lady may have had a stomach ulcer, or someone around her, or you, or someone around you have. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I know that she became incredibly thin and frail toward the end. Now, for some reason, she's talking about some form of written or typed information that needs attention, so please see to it. Now, she wants to thank for all the love and care, and to 4 people in particular. I have the names Mavis, Glenda, Sue and Caroline, so please take that as it resonates. Leave the rest for someone else to enjoy. Okay, let's go on. To talk a little bit about grief, honouring your energy levels. Grief is one of the most draining conditions to experience, so it's no wonder that you are feeling tired a lot. If your enthusiasm has gone and you are having difficulty getting out of bed, you are not alone. These are effects of losing someone who means so very much to you. You may feel like hiding in the bed so that you will not have to face another day alone. Honour these feelings and do not feel guilty for taking a day or 2 to rest. Also know that you can feel a lot better by making yourself take a shower and getting dressed and leaving the house. Although you may not be ready to face a social event, you just may feel uplifted by driving to the local park or walking to the local park and feeding the birds, or getting some sunshine and fresh air. Okay, that's good. Our angel number today is 565. The circumstances in your life are forcing you to make changes that will ultimately bring great blessings to you and your loved ones. And the healing words from the angels, number 47. The ego urges you to accomplish, while the soul merely asks you to enjoy the process. Yeah, we tend to rush through things without really enjoying. All right. Okay, my next message. So I'm hearing each decision we make can have many consequences. There's something about it being vital to find your true path. So I don't know who I'm talking to here, but so I'm feeling that you often allow your past to influence your present and control you. So So instead of making a strong pathway, you seem to keep treading the old ones. So I'm being told, go back and create a better pathway in your past, as this will have an immediate effect on your present. So it will open you up to better, more positive pathway in your future. All right. So I'm being told, so look at the future to see what outcomes you are not happy with. Then go back into the past and fine-tune them. That makes sense. I've got Kerry, Belinda, Sharon, Melanie, Catty, I think. That's what it might be nicknamed, Catty, I don't know. Okay, thank you. So my song today it's called Can't Hold Back. Now for all who don't know, that this spirit will come through a song, and there'll be a message in there for somebody or a few people. And if not, maybe this song your people in spirit may want you to I'm sorry, somebody's trying to come through again. What are you trying to say? Sorry. Just hearing Sharon, don't do it. Sharon, don't do it. Just interrupted what I was trying to say. Sharon, don't do it. You'll regret it. So if there's somebody watching called Sharon and you're about to do something, then somebody here is interrupted what I was trying to do to let you know. So, okay, you'll know who you are. You'll feel it. All right? All right, thank you. It's not time, I'm hearing. It's not time. Don't be silly. All right. Okay, thank you for that. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, the spirit will pick a song. They will play it in my head, and then I have to decipher it. But so basically, there's a message for everybody who needs to hear it. And I was saying, wasn't I, go back and listen to the song, or if you don't know it, it's called Can't Hold Back by Survivor. Okay, let's go. So this loved one is using this song, of course, to send a message, a line, a chorus, or the whole song. There's a past story in your eyes, but it's time to turn the pages of desire toward someone else. Now it's time to trade those dreams for the rush of passion's fire. It has been far too long that you have felt the tremble of someone else's touch, and you must be feeling the hand of fate reaching out. Only maybe you've been holding back the night. He's sending you clues, and he's going to try with all his might to make this romantic storyline come true for you. So your loved one thinks it's time, for you to go and yeah, why not love again? Life's too short. So reaching out to you to remind you that this new love affair shouldn't wait. He won't be able to hold back. You'll be both on the edge as your voice explodes inside his head. He's wondering just how long he'll have to wait for you. So commit to opening your heart fully to another soul, one who was also chosen long ago before you incarnated here. Once you decide, please don't go back. No turning back. Another shooting star goes by, and in the night the silence speaks to you about his absence. And now the time has come at last to fill that space. Love, live, and remember everything seems more beautiful when you are in love. So don't let the moment run too fast. Savor it. Wonderful, cherished memories of the first time you both touched, and they will stay with him forever. It felt like the hand of fate. It reached out to both of us, and there's a story in his eyes. Turn the pages of desire now, as it's time to trade those memories for another rush of passion's fire. I stay back, no longer there in the flesh, but I will still remain on the edges of your life, always wishing you the best. Listen to my voice explode inside your head. He won't hold back. He won't hold back. Girl, he knows what's best for you. It's too late for us now, but there is a promise that when the time comes, I will be open-armed and ready for your loving embrace, and to carry on with this love affair on the other side of the veil. Start by doing what's necessary, and then do what's possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible. Wow, that looks nice. So, I have the initials C and S, Z and T, T and S, X and C, Z and C, S and T, S and C, P and C, T and C. I've got Cairns, so that could be a last name. 42 seems relevant with this, 38, 80. I don't know why, but I'm seeing paint, so maybe someone's about to start decorating or something, I don't know. Alright, lovely, thank you for that. Remember, with the initials, there could be people in the environment, people watching. It could be your loved ones. People on the other side. Alright, where are we going next, please? Okay, so Sarah, I'm hearing Sarah. And she wants me to let her mother know that it's okay to start the healing process. No more tears. No more tears, Mummy. Only tears of joy from now on. Oh gosh, promise me you'll let go of the pain. Breathe. Trust all will be well, and it will be. Okay, so just remember, when something triggers you in a positive or negative way, there is more under the surface to be explored with this deep and compassionate awareness. You can unwind the pain and the purpose coiled deep in your soul to begin living more intentionally and purposefully. I love you. I left with no regrets. So please change your perspective and ease the overwhelming emotions in regards to this. I believe Sarah had straight hair. It's a bob haircut. She may have done an admin type of job, because that's what I'm kind of seeing. And also volunteer work seems relevant with this message, so either you or her or someone around you. May quite a lot, don't we? And October could be relevant, those dates, if not the star signs or the characteristics. Friday seems very relevant. I have the number 10, the number 49 and number 84 with this. Okay, so I see a parrot and a tank of fish. Okay. Okay, strange. And I'm hearing lace, so I don't know whether someone was called Lacey and people would call her lace, or lace. Somebody liked to wear lace, or I don't know. But anyway. And the initials are D and C, G and L, S and B, W and N, K and P, A and J, N and A, H and T with that. Thank you very much. Do you know, when I think about it, what keeps me going is really feeling grateful in my life. You know, I find it useful to take time to think about these things, and I write them down. I consider what makes me feel better or happy. Those things that give me, that warm feeling inside. You know, practicing gratitude helps me focus on life's positive aspects. When I'm drifting off to sleep at night, I think back through the day and I identify the one thing that I'm most grateful for. I then go to sleep, feeling happy and blessed. And I also thank my spiritual team every single day. My loved ones, my ancestors. You know, there's so many ways that you can lift, and it really lifts your spirits to, it changes your brain patterns, I feel, once you start to click into that. So it might be for somebody, I don't know why I'm talking about, but so that somebody might have needed to hear that. All right, let's see, shall we? Let's get some cards out. Okay, so my first card today is the Seven of Cups. Okay. So obviously the Seven of Cups, to me, it talks about a lot of choices. But I feel like this might again be, this person's alone here, They're left debating. It could feel a little bit overwhelming. Sometimes we would like a better relationship, Say if we've lost somebody, we may be thinking about moving house, It could be we need a bit more money, a bit more passion in our lives. But I feel, because this is involving, the solar plexus, the sacral, I'm going mad, Choices abound as we deliberate over where you want to go next. Yeah, it's like just decision making, Something that you might have to choose between something that you equally want, if that makes sense. Sometimes we just don't have enough money to do two different things. And we have to kind of say to ourselves, look, we're not going to be able to afford that. For instance, if you needed a new home, maybe, with everything going on now, with finances, the country being in a bad state, you kind of might have to go for something a little bit less, or cut something out in order for you to be able to do that. There is somebody here as well who, I just feel somebody has been a bit let down by somebody. Let me just have a look. Let's get a little bit more on this, because okay. So making healthy choices in love and in life. Oh, that makes sense. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. Yeah, so maybe that last message I just did actually ties beautifully within, this, the gratitude one, and thinking about going to the past. That definitely goes really well, doesn't it? Focusing on what you really, really want, and don't let anything hold you back, Start doing what's necessary, and then do what's possible, and suddenly you are in the impossible. That goes beautiful with that, yeah. So healing work from heartbreak, freedom, and from toxic relationship or addiction. Okay, so obviously this is a general read, so these options could be different for everybody. Sometimes I do think that you can be deceived by things as well, because the Seven of Cups sometimes is a bit of a temptation too, and you may be swayed towards something, but I think you really need to listen to, your gut with that. It can be difficult, can't it? Because things can be quite smoke and mirrors, you know. I don't know what options you're going to choose with this, but I think it's an option to start really being healthy and heal your heart. You know, look for what you need to do in order to do that. You know, when we think about the second chakra, the sacral, it's, you know, it's a sense of identity. It's yourself, you know, and it's an alignment into what you want and who you really are. So that does make a lot of choices, but the way to do this obviously is through healing your heart and healthy choices. And whether that's choosing to love oneself and moving away from this particular person, if somebody's in a relationship like that, and maybe somebody has lost someone, because this is a channel about mediumship as well, where you just got so much going on that you're not sure, you know. Well, take some time, don't make hasty choices. I think there was a message that came in, I've forgotten about that, but something about that, weren't they? Don't. So that does make sense as well. Let's have a look for something else. Receiving what you need. So receiving what you need, progression and arriving and moving on. Yeah, closure issues. So someone could be moving out of a property and have had to choose something that's not quite as large as they would have liked, but just have that confidence with number 7, you know. Yeah, sometimes we kind of think to ourselves it's going to be really hard work, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, but after you've done all that, you're going to be sitting quite pretty, I feel. So try not to worry about that. You know, there is warmth and energy coming in here, especially with the oranges, like I've said before. And you do have that drive, you know. Try to be more playful with these things. You know, if you have lost someone, I'm very sorry for your loss, and you know, it must be all really very confusing to start again and, you know, move, for instance, into a new place if that's what you're doing, or maybe you need to go out to work if you've been somebody who's been at home, a housekeeper, you know, not housekeeper, a homemaker, that's what I was thinking. And maybe now it's just a little bit overwhelming because your husband may have done, or your wife may have done most of the work. But I do find that I do feel sorry that you will be okay with that. Now let me have a quick. Still filming. Okay. So. Okay. I'm becoming a better person. I hope that you can forgive me. So whoever I'm talking to, or a few people, there is somebody on the other side here. It's general, so just take it as it resonates and leave the rest for someone else. So if there have been some type of arguments here, and you've had to run away from someone, if you like, or you've lost someone on the other side, this person is telling you that they have become a better person. Yeah, look, there may have been some arguments or something that has happened, because this one says, hope that you can forgive me one day. And this person on the other side, or this person who has left you, I replay our conversations over and over again. So, wow, you know, yeah, not a great thing, is it, really? It always feels strange, and like we can't do things like just like this is quite overwhelming for this person sitting here. But, you know, the second chakra, it represents our eternal feelings, some of which we have learned from our family origins as well, and some we gain from our chemical makeup. What we must decide is whether these emotions will inspire or hinder us. So remember that too.